Hello, this is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today we're doing our shaky cam interior review in a 2016 Jeep Renegade. This is the Trailhawk edition, which has all the off-road goodies. This is a far more capable off-road vehicle than looks might lead you to believe. I had a lot of fun in this car. It's currently covered in mud, so looks like a Jeep. Anyway, this is about the interior, so let's get started. Just to allay the inevitable comments about this being a Fiat, etc., 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 you're just going to have to come to grips with the fact that Fiat owns Chrysler and Jeep. They're all one big company now. This vehicle is designed and built in Italy, but the engine is a Chrysler engine. It's the 2.4, straight out of a host of other Chrysler vehicles, and it's the underpinnings are all Jeep design. They are not Fiat design. So you can trash talk all you want, but in the end, it's still a Jeep, and it performs like one. So over here you have your windows, mirrors, etc. Up here you have lighting. This has automatic headlights, plus here's your dimmers and whatnot. The first of the vents. There are several vents in here, and this puts out more air than expected, but it's still a little lacking in the back seat. Pretty common to vehicles of this size, especially the ones that are designed like this Jeep with the square box shape. Just creates a lot of interior volume, and there's no getting around that. Back to the steering wheel. Over here, this controls that right there, and this right here is your telematics and voice control there. Over here, cruise control. Down here would be other stuff if there were other stuff available. I do not believe there is anything like adaptive cruise or anything available for this particular model. Over here you have the lighting and whatnot. Over here you have the washer wipers. This is the back here, so on and so forth. Kind of get the idea. Looking at the screen, you'll see it's a European layout. Tachometers on the left, speedometers on the right. Over here you have this middle screen. You can see I put 200 miles on this, and I used a lot of fuel in the process. I've been getting about 24 miles a gallon. You can see that right there. That's a little low, but I attribute that to the 2.4 liter Tiger Shark and the more robust transmission for the off-road goodies that are in this Trailhawk package. Looking through, you can see some other stuff, tires and whatnot. I've been leaving it here a lot when I'm driving on the highway, just because then I can see my speed. This up here means the engine is running. It changes when, say, just the accessories are on or something. Also, this changes when you move into gear. So if I go down to drive, you can see now it's highlighting the drive. If I move into gear, you can see what gear it's in. So as you go up and down the gears, there you go. Kind of useful to know. And that's about it for there. You have your engine heat over here. And like I said, speedo is over here. And there's a lot of little lights all around the place. So most of them are pretty self-explanatory. They're common to vehicles. More vents here. These put out the volume of the air that's coming out. So the majority of what you feel in the car is coming from these two vents. Those are the central vents. This is the infotainment screen. I'm going to turn it on. Probably should have made sure that was clear already. Anyway, here's the music screen. You also have navigation and so forth. So pretty straightforward. I don't know that there's anything special. I do like the fact that you can turn it off with the touch of a button here. You can mute very quickly right here. And here's your back button and whatnot. And this goes quickly to the setup screen. So very cool. I like this setup. This is kind of indicative to the Jeeps that are in the Chrysler line. It's basically a Chrysler Uconnect with some a couple of Jeep specifics. So I like the way it works. It's one of the better ones in the industry right now. I definitely will say that. I will not. And if you try to argue with it, you better be able to point out something that's much better, because I don't think there is one. Down here we have seat heating and so forth. Here you have your climate controls. Pretty simple. This has dual climate, so you can set temperature on either side. You turn it on and off here. Automatic is right there. Most of this is pretty, there's your defrost and whatnot. Pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. Down here is four-wheel drive controls. So to force four-wheel drive, you do that, and then you can turn this to move up and down the different settings. Hill descent here and low gear here. Over here you have a USB port. Here you have a 12 volt. This is a nice cubby right here. I've been dropping my sunglasses or my phone right there. There is no sunglass holder in the header. Here you have your shifter. Nothing special. Buttons on the front, moves up and down. You can shove it over when you're in drive and you can go up and down gears. Drink holders here. Electronic parking brake here. Traction control right there. Center armrest moves forward and back. Pretty cool. Another USB inside there. This is the Trailhawk package, so it has the more bolstered seats along, and these are cloth, but it's very, very good cloth. It's high quality cloth. I really like the way it feels. Stain resistant as well, according to the paperwork. I didn't dump anything on it to try that out, but then you can see the little Renegade things, the Jeep shape for the front speakers there, and so on and so forth. The ubiquitous Jeep OMG bar for the passenger, and just a nice layout. The back seat is good size. With the front seat set for me to sit in it, my 6'3" can get in the back and be fine. Good cargo area. I like the 40-20-40 split folds. More drink holders back here. I just like the layout of this car. The square box. Jeep has kind of perfected that square box with some of their other vehicles. We're still seeing a little bit of it in the Grand Cherokee and so forth, but not so much. They're a little more contemporary. But with cars like this, where they're trying for that nostalgia and they're trying for that appeal, I guess, that throwback appeal, and to look different, this Renegade, the Patriot, so forth, they have that square box build, and it creates a lot of interior space. I have tons of headroom in here. With the seat all the way up, I still have over an inch of clearance between my head and the top of the car. So, awesome. That's about all there is to cover in this. This is a great little car. I've really enjoyed it. I've always liked these since they came out a couple of years ago. So, there you go. That's about it. This is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com in the 2016 Jeep Renegade Trailhawk Edition. Very, very cool vehicle. Runs somewhere around $30,000 as you're seeing it here. Talk to you again soon.